Hey, Pokemon moves that you have probably never heard of. The thumbnail says that you've never heard of, because time. Uh, and also this won't be including any Pokemon moves that have not, that it hasn't even been a year since they've been introduced. So, like, no Isle of Armor, Crown Tundra moves. I don't think there's any. Oh, well, I guess there's Zarude's move, whatever that is. But yeah, so let's get into number one, meditate, or yoga pose in Japanese. A lot of Japanese names sound really stupid, but not flame wheels, because in Japanese, flame wheels move as hell wheel. Hell yeah. So meditate is swords dance. So no one really knows about it, because, well, more Pokemon get swords dance. It is better with Z Meditate back in Gen 7. Because, like, it boosts attack by 3 stages, but, I mean, whatever. Anyway, next is Kinesis. I had no idea this move existed, but anyway. It just lowers the opponent's accuracy by 1 stage, so it's Sand Attack. Which is why now it doesn't exist. Or at least I don't think it exists. Anyway, next is Flatter. It's Swagger, but it lowers special attack, and that's why I've never heard of it, probably. Because everyone's always talking about Swagger, but not Flatter. So, yeah. Anyway, next is Acupressure. And I didn't really understand the description when I looked at this. So I don't know what it does. Maybe someone in the comments can explain it better than Bulbapedia can. But I don't understand it. Next is Captivate. And it's Charm, but it lowers special attack pretty much. Next is Crush Grip. And this is probably the most useless move. So, if you can see here, it says Power Dash, because it does do power, apparently. So, it says the more HP the target has left, the more power. So, that pretty much means that it's useless. Because the more HP the target has left, the more power. And to add on how bad this is, it's the signature move of Regigigas, an already terrible Pokemon due to its ability. So who's gonna have this move? I never heard of it, and I'm honestly glad. Next is Rototiller. Oh, this is another pretty useless move. I wouldn't say as useless as the previous one, but it's now not in the games. But what it does is it raises attack and special attack of grass types. Now that sounds pretty good, but it also raises opponents' grass types, I'm pretty sure. And this sounds really good. Too good to be true. But no, because only 3 grass types can learn it. Do you know how many? That's like higher than I can count. So, like, what? And that's only Paris, a useless Pokemon, Cacnea, a useless Pokemon, and then Tapu Bulu, a Pokemon that no one even uses. And Paris and Cacnea can only get it by breeding. I don't know about you, but I don't breed my Pokemon that often. And I don't breed to try to get special moves, because you can't breed Tapu Bulu, and I don't do, like, the Smeargle sketch crap. So, what's the point of this? I don't use legendaries. I don't know if you use legendaries, but I don't. This move just doesn't exist in my game, pretty much. Yeah. Anyway, next is the last, I think, Light of Ruin. I have heard of this, but only like a year ago. So it's the signature move of a Pokemon that you can only get by hacking. It has 140 damage with 90 accuracy, but it would have been an event Pokemon, but for some reason it never happened. I forget if it was going to happen in X and Y or ORAS, but it was going to happen in one of them. So, yeah. Anyway, for the last one, this is Stuffed Cheeks. So it's Squova Ingredient's signature move, but what it does is it eats its held berry and then raises defense. This sucks. It would be good if this were an ability, but it's not. So, it's pointless.